Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. How you guys doing? I hope everyone is just fine. Please don't mind the mess at the background. It's just my place, always a mess, right? And if you can hear some sounds, noise background, it's just kids playing outside in the ground, you know. I know some of you asked me to continue reading this book, Osho, the Book of Woman. The Book of Woman. How was your New Year, guys? Like here in my place, in Mumbai especially, at my work of place, the lockdown still continued. Like some of our colleagues at work got, positive COVID infection, and for 1 week now, we're having work from home, everyone. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I promise to make more ASMR in Hindi language. Just haven't got the time, and also I haven't got the material to make useful for roleplays, you know. I know many of you like my Indonesian roleplay too, my Indonesian viewers, teman-teman di sana banyak yang suka kan? Terima kasih ya, thank you so much. I forgot actually which page I just, I forgot. Let's just start with, I think, let's start with this. Like, it says that man is a mystery, woman is a mystery, everything that exists is a mystery, and all our efforts to figure it out are going to fail. So basically, let it be a mystery. I think that's what Osho says. I can say that I'm not a big, huge fan of Osho, but some of his thoughts I agree, completely agree. Let's just read it. I'm reminded of a man who was purchasing a present for his son for Christmas in a toy shop. He was a well-known mathematician, so naturally the shopkeeper brought out a jigsaw puzzle. The mathematician tried. It was a beautiful puzzle. He tried and tried and tried and started perspiring. It was becoming awkward. The customers and the salesman and the shopkeeper were all watching, and he was not able to bring the puzzle to a solution. Finally, he dropped the idea and shouted at the shopkeeper, "I'm a mathematician, and if I cannot solve this jigsaw puzzle, how do you think my small boy will be able to?" The shopkeeper said, "You don't understand. It is made in such a way that nobody can solve it, mathematician or no mathematician." The mathematician asked, "But why is it made in this way?" The shopkeeper said, "It is made in this way so that the boy from the very beginning starts learning that life cannot be solved, cannot be understood. You can live it, you can rejoice in it, you can become one with the mystery, but the idea of understanding as an observer is not at all possible." It's so beautiful, right, guys? I don't understand myself. The greatest mystery to me is myself, but a few clues I can give to you. A psychiatrist is a fellow who asks you a lot of expensive questions that your wife asks you for nothing. The key to happiness. You may speak of love and tenderness and passion, but real ecstasy is discovering you haven't lost your keys after all. Women begin by resisting a man's advances and end by blocking his retreat. If you want to change a woman's mind, agree with her. If you want to know what a woman really wants, really means, look at her, don't listen to her. I can say that I have to agree with this. The lady walked up to the policeman and said, "Officer, that man on the corner is annoying me." "I have been watching the whole time," said the cop, "and that man wasn't even looking at you." "Well," said the woman, "isn't that annoying?" This is quite funny. It's quite funny, right? The romantic young man turned to the beautiful young girl in his bed and asked, Am I the first man you ever made love to? She thought for a moment and then said, You could be. I have a terrible memory for faces. I don't really understand this one. Everything is mysterious. It is better to enjoy it rather than trying to understand. So true, I completely agree. Ultimately, the man who goes on trying to understand life proves to be a fool. And the man who enjoys life becomes wise and goes on enjoying life because he becomes more and more aware of the mysterious that surrounds us. The greatest understanding is to know that nothing can be understood, that all is mysterious and miraculous. To me, this is the beginning of religion in your life. Would you please explain what the real differences between men and women are? There's some questions, I think, from the audience. So Osho is answering some questions. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's that crowds like, oh my god, please forgive me guys. Vehicles. Wow. I cannot just this evening time guys, not evening, around 3-4 something. So I think that's the sound around, if you can hear it. I'm so sorry. Most of the differences between men and women are because of thousands of years of conditioning. They're not fundamental to nature, but there are a few differences which give them unique beauty, individuality. Those differences can be counted very easily. One is that the woman is capable of producing life. Man is not in that way. He is inferior, and that inferiority has played a great role in the domination of women by men. The inferiority complex works in this way. It pretends to be superior, to deceive oneself, and to deceive the whole world. So man down the ages has been destroying the woman's genius, talents, capacities so that he can prove himself superior to himself and to the world. Yes, yeah. Because the woman gives birth for 9 months or more, she remains absolutely vulnerable, dependent on men. Men have exploited this in a very ugly way, and that is a psychological difference. It makes no difference at all. The psychology of the woman is corrupted by men telling her things which are not true, making her a slave to men, reducing her to a secondary citizen to the world. And the reason for that was that he is muscularly more powerful, but the muscular power is part of animality. If that is going to decide the superiority, any animal is more muscular than a man. Wow, this is very deep, very, very deep, guys. But the real differences are certainly there, and we have to search for them behind the pile of invented differences. One difference I see is that a woman is more capable of love than a man is. Do you agree? I should say yes, because mothers are women. A man's love is more or less a physical necessity. A woman's love is not. Whoa. Okay, do you agree, guys? Comment down below. It is something greater and higher. It is a spiritual experience. That's why the woman is monogamous and man is polygamous. I cannot comment on that. Please comment that, guys. The man would like to have all the world's women, and still he would not be satisfied. His discontent is infinite. Guys, I'm just reading this book, okay? I'm just reading it. If you don't agree, please don't continue watching this, please. The woman can be satisfied with one love, utterly fulfilled, because she does not look at the body of the man. She looks at his innermost qualities. I have to agree with this. She does not fall in love with a man who has a beautiful muscular body. She falls in love with a man who has charisma, something indefinable but immensely attractive, who has a mystery to be explored. She wants a man not to be just a man, but an adventure in discovering consciousness. I have to agree with this, guys. I have to agree. Okay, there are many actually words in this, which is quite intriguing, and I don't want to read it. If you have this book, if you're interested to buy this book, you can go ahead, okay? Maybe it's available on Amazon, but I'm just going to read some parts that I feel it's quite general and not really intriguing in a way, okay? Man has deprived woman of education, of financial independence. He has deprived her of social mobility because he's afraid. He knows she is superior. He knows she's beautiful. He knows that giving her independence will create danger. So down the centuries, there has been no independence for women. Oh my God. Man is very egoistic. That's why he says. That's why I call him male chauvinistic. Man has created this society, and in this society there's no place for the woman, and she has tremendous qualities of her own. For example, if man has the possibility of intelligence, the woman has the possibility of love. It does not mean she cannot have intelligence. She can have intelligence. She just has to be given the chance to develop it. But love, she is born with. She has more compassion, more kindness, more understanding. Man and woman are two strings of one sharp, but both are in suffering, separate from each other. And because they're suffering and do not know the reason, they start taking revenge on each other. So basically, we complete each other. That's what I feel, from reading this book. Okay, basically you get the point from this. Like, what people say, guys, about yin and yang. It's like balance. So we cannot live without man. Man cannot live without us. So it's like a yin yang. It's complete balance. Like black and white. So good and bad, everything. So that's what I believe, guys. So if you guys want to talk about feminism and all, for me, at the end of the day, we are different. Men and women are different, completely different. We are not the same. So we don't have to try so hard to be on the same level with men, because we are different. Women are unique and men are unique. So there is no one superior, no one inferior, or something like that. Guys, if you know what I mean, please. I'm not trying to lecture you here. This is just my opinion. So if I find someone, like a woman who says that they're feminist and all, but in a way they try so much hard to be like man, that's not feminism, I think, because a true feminist is a true woman, a true woman. You just have to indulge in your uniqueness. I hope you understand what I mean. It's a very deep topic. Maybe perhaps some of you might disagree, might agree, but hey, at the end of the day, again, it's just an opinion. You do whatever you feel right? I also do whatever I feel right, so we don't offend each other. Things about Osho, he's always controversial, I guess. Many people disagree with him, and many people also agree with him. So depends on how you are. Like, basically what we do, we just follow our heart. If your heart thinks you're right, then you go ahead. And if you think it is not good for you, then you don't do it. Like, yeah, right? I feel like continuing reading this book is just so much. It's a beautiful book, okay? If you want to read it by yourself, it's beautiful. But I don't think it's kind of book that I want to read out loud, because of some of the contents are quite personal and quite taboo in a way, because I'm not used to talking about those kind of things. So if you're interested, you can go. And again, this is not like what do you call that? This is not a promotion video or something like that. No, nothing like that, okay? This is just a collection of my better health. I'm just reading it. I got to know Osho because of my better health. I started reading Osho because of him, and there's so many beautiful statements from him about life, and I got to know many beautiful things. So basically, you just have to open about many things in the world. You should not just block your mind from something, I know, like, you guys have, like, you believe in something, of course, but you also have to open your mind about something else, in the world, because there are so many. See, I feel that I am right, but it doesn't mean that you feel that I'm right, because you have your own opinion, right? So basically, never ever think that yourself is the only righteous person in the world. It's wrong. If you start thinking like that, then you're wrong. Because where I'm standing right now, I feel that I'm right, but the person in front of me, like you guys might think that I'm wrong. Like I'm wearing hijab here. I think that I am doing the right thing to do. I'm doing the right thing because I value this, these clothes here. You might think I'm wrong because I'm just covering, I'm not free and things like that, whatever reasons you have. But it doesn't mean that you have to offend me, because I am not disturbing you and you're not disturbing me by saying bad things. Guys, this gets really deep. I'm so sorry. But you know what I mean, right? Like I'm wearing this and you watch my videos, and obviously you don't watch my video, you watch my videos because maybe because you like my character, you like my videos. And I cannot say things to those of you who to them who dislike my religion, and then you dislike the people also. So I cannot have anything to say to that, like, because I feel that you should not have hates inside this, that too if you don't know the person. And when you don't know a person, then you already hate that person. I think it's a very, very sad thing, like it's just sad, right? I always believe that spread positivity, spread love, because at the end of the day, we're just the creation of the Almighty, Even if you don't believe in Almighty, I completely, I don't forbid you to stop believing in yourself, in believing in whatever you believe. So, yeah, because we are at the end of the day, all religions, it teaches us to be very peaceful, right? To accept whatever we are, to accept whatever people are, in any kind of forms. Like, I'm just getting very serious. I'm so sorry, guys. It's supposed to be very light, but this discussion here is just like this Osho here. It doesn't mean that you have to like him. You cannot accept whatever he says and you defend in every way. No, you don't have to say that, to do that. I mean, you don't disagree, then you just disagree. You can agree, then you can agree. But if I agree, and I have no rights to force you to believe in what I believe in. Am I making sense, guys? Right? Just like you believe in something, and you have no rights to force me to believe in something I don't believe in. So, oh my God, New Year resolution, like. So yeah, I think it's just some mumbling videos and where we talk about. I think it's been a long time since I talk about things like this, like very serious, not really serious. I mean, like about life, Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, when I was small, like when I was small, this is a true story, okay? I had some teachers who, you can say preachers, okay? Muslim preachers. Those people told me that having a non-Muslim friends is forbidden. And my heart says no. Like, what? No, it's impossible. How can you judge a person by their religion? Like, so since the beginning, I already had this kind of feeling that we're just the same, we equal in front of the Almighty. So whatever preachings and whatever dogmas that I heard and I listened from, since I was very small, I had a battle inside, I disagree, and I felt that, oh no, I don't think so. I mean, my heart says no. So yeah, I don't know whether this is relatable or not, but teachers, preachers, I feel that most of the time they misguide you, but at the end of the day, if your heart is in the right path, then you will find your own path. That's basically right. Am I right, guys? I hope so. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this mumbling video, it can relax you. Sorry for the noise background. It just happens, right? So take care, and again, this lockdown starts like, I hope India will not have third wave of pandemic. I'm sick of it, really. I'm sick of it. I really want to go back home to my mom, to my sisters. I really want to visit my dad's grave. I want to see him, really. Take care, guys. Value the people you love the most and the people who love you, because at the end of the day, that's the most priceless thing that you can have in the world. People who care about you. Right, guys? So take care, and God bless you. Love you guys. Bye.